Good afternoon. This is MetLoop meteorologist Nancy Koslick here with an update on today's forecast. We're still tracking a severe weather threat for this afternoon, although it does look like it's going to be a little more isolated than what we saw for the last couple of days, which is definitely good news, but that threat still is out there this afternoon thanks to the presence of a boundary, and you can really see the temperature differences out there right now. We've got the 30s and 40s to the north of the boundary and still experiencing the 60s and 70s, even some 80s down to the south. And of course, we're already seeing some of that shower and maybe isolated thunderstorm activity out there, but heading into the rest of the day, we could start to see some more development, mainly from the Carolinas into Tennessee, Alabama, and Georgia is where we're looking for the greatest possibility of seeing some of those isolated severe storms. So again, not as widespread as the last couple of days, but we do have the potential of seeing some large hail, some damaging winds, and we can never rule out isolated tornadic activity as well for the rest of today. Otherwise, we're seeing plenty of snowfall pushing its way through portions of the Midwest and up into the Great Lakes region. We're also tracking another low pressure system that's going to track off to the east over the next couple of days. And as it does so, it's going to bring a lot of snowfall up into the northeastern United States. Also, we're continuing to track lots of rainfall and some higher elevation snow up into the Pacific Northwest this afternoon, and this will continue over the next couple of days, but it does look like we will see a break from some of this wet weather by this weekend, hopefully maybe even some sunshine by Sunday as we continue to watch that next system move its way out of the area. Here's a look at some of the snow totals for the next 24 hours, and notice as that system that we were just talking about makes its way into the northeast, we could see somewhere around 8 inches of snow in store for portions of Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts, with slightly lower totals heading back down into New York and Pennsylvania. But we're also going to continue to see quite a bit of accumulation out into the west as well. Notice 17 more inches possible heading into portions of northern Washington, and we're still looking at a little over a foot in store for portions of Wyoming over the next day or so. Here's a look at what to expect for the rest of tonight, and notice we'll still see plenty of activity making its way onto the west coast. We'll see everything from rainfall to possibly some freezing rain, and of course that higher elevation snow continuing for portions of the Pacific Northwest, not only today but to finish out our work week as well before we start to see a little bit of relief from all of this rainfall. We're also going to continue to track the possibility of some isolated severe thunderstorms for the rest of tonight. Once again, we're looking for an area from around the Carolinas back into portions of Tennessee and possibly down into Alabama and Georgia as well. And again, with these storms, we could be seeing some large hail, some damaging winds, isolated tornadic activity, and extremely heavy rainfall in localized areas as well. So please be careful if you live in this area of the country and pay close attention to those MetLoop alerts as you receive them for the rest of tonight. As always, you can receive more of your weather information on our Facebook page as well as Twitter and metloop.com. Thank you for watching this afternoon. Stay safe and have a great day.